Hello everybody, Richard here at Velo29. Thank you so much for booking to ride a Sportive with us. This is a short but essential briefing. You do not get a briefing on the start line when you fill in the pre-event questionnaire. This is the video that we are asking. Have you watched it to the end? And you must be able to answer yes. So please stick with it. I will do my best to keep it relevant and short. I start with a very important safety message. You have entered to ride a Sportive. A Sportive is not a race. It takes place on the open roads. Therefore, you will encounter all of the hazards that you encounter in a normal day of riding on the roads. Do not take a single risk because you are in an organised event. You will see, but not exclusive to, potholes, mud on the road, changing weather, loose dogs, parked cars, moving vehicles, pedestrians, balls rolling across the street, and I could go on, but there are many things which you, the rider, must judge how to navigate safely past and act appropriately. Slow down, change direction, stop, get off. All of those things are down to you. We do not have any knowledge of your ability to navigate those hazards. Only you do. Only you can make that decision on how to get around them. And it is down to you, the rider, to get through safely and have a great day out. We put together a route which is appropriate, does not cross motorways, does not ride down into a 2-foot river, and all of those things. But there are hazards on an evolving route on the open roads which you must make decisions on how to safely get through. Please don't take a risk. Please get back to the headquarters safely, having had a brilliant day out with your precious bicycle intact. Thank you very much. Okay, we post first class on the week of the event on Monday, a rider number and a timing chip. We send them to the address that you have registered with us. If that address is not valid, you need to let us know before we post them. Please, each pack costs £3. The chip goes on your outer surface of your helmet. It does not go on the inner surface. You sweat. It does not go on the pedal. It does not go in the car. It does not go in the bin at home. Timing chips are a safety device. They tell us you have set off and have finished. You must ride under the gantry at the start and finish with a timing chip on, or we cannot account for your safety. The rider number goes on the handlebars. It must be visible and can be read. That cannot be read. It cannot be read if it's on your seat post. A little bit of aero bending is acceptable. The number is for identification of photographs. You might not be so interested in photographs. Nevertheless, it tells us you are in the event, who you are. It is safety, so please make sure you use that. If you have lost either for some reason, come to see us on the start line. We will sort you out grumpily, I add. Okay, so you fill in a pre-event questionnaire. You must be able to answer yes to all of those questions. Remember, this video is one of those questions. You then book a start time. That's unique to Velo29, but it works brilliantly. The start time is obviously the time you set off. We set you off in groups of 10. That is safe. There is some distancing in place. It's manageable for us, and it's great out on the roads that it doesn't create too big of groups. Lots of reasons for that. You must book that start time. You can book start times for your others if they've filled in the questionnaire, but please turn up at the right time. On the back of the rider number is a place to write your start time. Get to the start line 3 minutes before your booked slot. That works perfectly. We can put you into position, get you off well. So park the car, you can come to the coffee van, you can socialise with the people riding, and then come to the start line 3 minutes before. We have an enormous clock which shows this time. So come at the right one, please. Okay, if you're late, it's a pain. If you're early, we'll send you away. On the back again of the rider number is a QR code. That is how you download our ride application. It is a really great way to get support during the event. You use the app. It tells me who you are, where you are, and what the problem is. So get that sorted on your smartphone before setting off to the event. There is also a phone number. That phone number gets me in event control as well. Text message is best. Where you are, who you are, and what the problem is. So I'm Richard, I'm on the long route, I've done 15 miles and my chain has snapped. It is brilliant information. If you can't use text or app, ring, but bear in mind the signal is patchy. You are not always great at describing where you are, so the other two methods are preferable. Okay, prepare appropriately. This is Britain. Weather changes. It can be hot, 2 bottles full of water. It can be cold and wet. Rain cape in your back pocket. We get punctures out on the road when we ride our bikes. So take 2 tubes. Do not think I'm in an event. Somebody will magically appear and fix my inner tubes. We prioritise medical emergency, unforeseen mechanical, person who has not taken inner tubes. Tubes, tail levers, pump in your pockets. Please, it will make your ride better when you get a puncture. If you do encounter a medical emergency, either as the victim of that, victim is not really the right word, or you witness it, 999 first. They will ask you questions which only can be answered firsthand, and then log it with me in event control. Don't do it the other way around, because I, in event control, will not be able to relay the appropriate information to the emergency dispatcher. Okay, all very clear, all in the aid of a safe and brilliant day out. Thank you so much for getting to the end. We cannot wait to see you on the start line for a great day's riding. Everybody, if you have any questions, drop us an email, depart@velo29.com. If you must ring, do so, but we're out preparing the route, preparing the vehicles, doing all kinds of other things, so email is the best. Take care, everybody. Thanks again. We will see you on the start line.